So today I have mascara on my eyebrow. Yeah. I'm gonna watch a video. She just messaged me. Oh, that's creepy. Jordyn, you're creeping me out. I was about to watch a video. Hold on. I'm making the video for you. Okay. So she told me to watch this video. It's called The Best Story Ever Told. And I'm just gonna react to it. Hopefully it's not like some porn. This guy looks like he's like that. It's okay.
You guys watched the VMAs last weekend? The MTV Video Music Awards were on, and for some reason they had the Jersey Shore cast on the carpet interviewing people and stuff like that. The whole cast was there, and that kind of pissed me off because they were there on live TV, and that ruined the next 2 seasons of Jersey Shore for me because now I know that none of them get killed off. I can't stand teachers in elementary school. I hate them. I fucking hate them. I can't stand them. And here's basically why. When I was in 3rd grade, I want to tell you guys a story. I was in 3rd grade, and I had a teacher, the biggest bitch teacher I've ever known in my entire life. Her name was Mrs. Stam. This woman was the biggest bitch I've ever known in my entire life. I was sitting in class. It was actually during recess, and I was the minority in the school. I was a very white boy. I'm white, and I was the minority with a lot of black students in this school. It was a public school. I went to public school from kindergarten to 3rd grade. This was my last year in this school. And one of the black kids, a black-balled kid named Carl, he was just messing around with me, and he punched me in the stomach. Now, as soon as he punched me, he knew he did something wrong, and he didn't want to get his black ass told on, so he said, "Oh, man, you alright?" That's how he said it. "Oh, you alright? You alright?" However that's pronounced or spelled. And my reaction was, "Yeah, I'm alright," but I was in excruciating pain. So I take my seat, and my stomach just feels horrible. Like those knots everywhere, and I just feel like a football team just returning a kickoff down there. So I'm sitting there, and just, it gets worse and worse as the day goes on. And it was a Friday. I remember this fondly because at the end of the day, everybody in the class goes to the library, and the librarian reads you a story. I think it was Bernstein Bears or something like that. Those books were fucking amazing, by the way. And the whole time before, the end of the day, I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't feel good. She's like, "No, you'll wait till after class." So I waited like another 10, 15, whatever amount of minutes, and I'm like, "Please, Mrs. Stam, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't feel good." And she's like, "No, you're gonna wait after class." So I waited, and I asked again. I'm like, "Please, I don't feel good." And she's like, "Don't ask me again. You're going after class." So I waited, like a normal, good little 3rd grade white boy in a black school. And then, when everybody went to the library, she finally took me to the bathroom. And by that time, I wasn't feeling as bad anymore. It kind of started to go away. And I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like over the nasty public toilet with the black rim on it. And I'm like trying to puke, and I can't puke. So then I leave the bathroom with her, and she walks me to the library where everyone's already sitting down, getting the book read to them. And I sit down in the middle of everyone on the floor. It's all that like Indian style crap that kids sit like. And I'm sitting, I just walk into the middle of all of them and sit down on the floor. It was the best possible place I could have sat at this time. The second my ass touches the rug, I feel a bubbling sensation in my stomach. And I'm thinking like, well, that doesn't feel good at all. And then the bubbling sensation moves slowly up like my ribs, up my throat, my trachea, whatever this crap is called, and it just shoots up my chest, and I feel it immediately. And my first instinct is, and I slap my hand on my face like this, and it was awesome because I felt sick to my stomach, and the puke shot back up, and I threw up, and because my hand was like this, it shot out all the holes that were like in where my mouth was getting covered by my hand, like in between my fingers, and it sprayed over all the fucking class. It sprayed over all of my classmates, and I remember finally, because there was a black bald kid named Jeffrey who sat next to me. He was like the cool kid of the class. He was sitting right next to me. Puke got all over him, and I remember, because this was the cool thing to say back in the 90s, he was like, "Oh snap!" So, puke got all over my classmates, and it was fantastic. And this is how the story ends. I'm walking with the teacher, puke dripping down my whole body. She's walking me to the nurse, and this is how I ended up getting suspended for a week from school. She's like, "Well, you didn't tell me you were that sick." Like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? So I responded, "Well, you didn't tell me you were that big of a dumb bitch." So I went home, told my parents the story. My dad gave me a high five, and I had ice cream. It was amazing. And I stayed home and had the best Price is Right morning vacation I've ever had, because you can't watch it when you're in school. It's on at 11 a.m. Put your show on later, Drew Carey. Well, back then it was Bob Barker, and it was much, much better. But you know what I'm going with this, right? Anyway, I hate teachers for that reason. I have so many stories back when I was in grade school, but that's good enough for now, I'd say. And I would just like to say, Mrs. Stam, if you're ever watching this, go fuck yourself.
No comment. I personally don't hate teachers. I think they're okay. But if they don't let you go to the bathroom, then crap might happen. So, teachers, let your kids go to the bathroom. Yes, I am whispering. This is the longest video I've ever made. Oh wow. Okay. Music's good for me.